So I'm going to make some cornflake cakes because I've got lots of cornflakes that nobody seems to be eating. But I know that if I cover them in chocolate, they'll be gone within hours probably. So I've melted my chocolate in the microwave, which I always do. Just keep checking every 20-30 seconds once it starts to melt. You don't need the expensive chocolate. I just buy these really cheap ones from, they have them in Morrison's, Tesco, all the rest. They're not expensive. And yeah, so I know that the kids will eat these. And if I've not got many treats in, like not many chocolate bars, then, you know, at least they've got these in the fridge. And I just got some cupcake wrappers. These are the muffin ones, and I think they was from Home Bargains. I'm sure they was at a time when they had the Mother's Day stuff out. So let me just stir all this back in. You can add peanut butter or any other bits to this if you like that kind of thing, but some of my kids don't like peanut butter, so I won't do that. Got all those mixed in now. You can add as many or as little as you like. It just depends whether you love them covered in chocolate or whether you love them a little bit sparse, but I like them quite thickly covered. This could be tricky with one hand, but I'm just going to fill the cupcake cases and pop them in the fridge when that's done. And then I know then that the kids will have little things in the fridge. You know, if you've run out of snacks and you don't fancy nipping to the shop, trying to save a few pennies. It's nice to just stock up on these, you know, if you're doing a shop, so that you've got some chocolate in for if you've ever got spare cereal. That'd count as a breakfast. I'm not sure, but I do like to eat this when it's warm. You know, when the chocolate's still warm and you've got the cornflakes on there. I think that's the only way I'd eat some cereal, to be honest. My finished little cornflake cakes, they're going to be put in the fridge now for a little bit. And I'm sure as soon as one of the kids wake up, there'll be a few of these disappearing. So yeah, that made me 9 big ones, and I used 3 of the bars of chocolate. Blast from the past there. I bet we all remember making cornflake kids when we was younger.